Well, it is Indiana agriculture really at its finest, and it's becoming a booming business in communities and neighborhoods all over the state. We're talking about the increasingly popular farmers markets. And associate producer Lauren Gray and Yelp Indies Brittany Smith have more in this month's Trendiana segment. Lauren, take it away.
Thanks, Gary. Well, farmers markets have grown in popularity across the country over the past 2 decades. The number of these local marketplaces has tripled in the last 7 years, and Indiana has been no exception. New farmers markets are popping up around the state, and existing ones are growing in size. Brittany Smith from Yelp Indie is here to tell us about some of the best ones in the state. And Brittany, there are more than 140 farmers markets in the state. Of course, we don't have time to get through them all today, but you have picked out a few of the top rated ones on Yelp. Yeah. And let's start with the oldest one in the state, the Indianapolis City Market.
Yeah, located on Market Street, right downtown. The Yelp reviews love this farmers market. Not only is it a farmers market on Wednesdays that you find flooded with downtown employees and people just visiting to see all the different vendors, but it's also a covered market from day to day that you'll find open on Saturdays all throughout the week. So you can find prepared meals, or you can find your produce and local ingredients that you want to use to take home and make a meal. That market is just a gorgeous way. It's got the backdrop of the Monument Circle, and it's very walkable from the Cultural Trail.
Great, and you brought some products today from there, right?
Exactly. These are kind of the junk food side of it. You know, you got the guilty kind of pleasures at a farmer's market. That's right. So we have Amazing Potato Chip Company, which is super popular and located inside the market. You'll also find them at several different businesses around the city. We have the Chocolate for the Spirit, their popular Mayan bar, which has got a little bit of kick to it. It's known for having those cayenne spices in there. This one's an exciting one because you're finding more pastas that are creatively made without egg yolks, so they're healthier. This one actually has jalapenos in it, and it's an Indiana artisan product. So you'll find those, you obviously think of produce, but when you go to that market, you can find other things.
Great. Well, and I know the indoor market is open Monday through Saturday,
yes,
right?
Yes. And in the winter months, the thing that's really known there is the winter farmers market. So it's really bustling on Saturday mornings.
Well, and some markets are only open, say, on a Saturday morning or 1 day a week. And depending on people's schedules, that can be difficult. But there's a farmers market in South Bend that's open several days a week, right?
Exactly. The South Bend Farmers Market is a covered market, so it's good for your skin to keep inside. That market actually started in 1911 on the Colfax Bridge. And after thousands of people, it became really popular, so they took it into a larger space. You'll find produce there. They've got all sorts of vendors, so you can get your meat in one spot, fresh fish, everything that you could need. It's great for the South Bend community.
Great. Well, next up we have the Broad Ripple Farmers Market, which is right in my neighborhood.
Yes.
And I can tell you firsthand, it is always packed on Saturday mornings.
It is. I like to go to that market just for people watching. It's a great market for dogs. I feel like that's a measure of how good a market is how many dogs you can see there. The Broad Ripple Farmers Market is obviously known for their live music, all of the animals that you see. It's very pet friendly. But another thing I like about the Broad Ripple Farmers Market, and you'll see in reviews, is that they're supporting those local Broad Ripple businesses. So you'll see La Chinita Poblana selling tacos, or Nicey Treat doing their popsicles, which are businesses located within a few blocks of the market. And that market is actually in the Broad Ripple High School parking lot.
Yep, I know. I drive past
so
all
handy.
The time. Yeah, very handy. Okay, next up we have the Bloomington Market, which I wish I would have visited more during college. I know people rave about it.
I drive out of my way just to go to this market. It's located right off of their bike trail, which is really convenient downtown. This market is known also for live music and entertainment, but one thing I think that really sets this market apart is you'll find a lot of plant saplings or starts. So if you want to go home and grow your own produce, this is a great market to go pick up those items, as well as maybe some lunch or brunch right there. And it's located just a few blocks from the square. So it's a full experience in Bloomington.
Oh, I have to get out there and check that one out.
You need to.
Well, Brittany, we've talked about what these farmers markets provide for the consumer, but it's also a really great opportunity for local food entrepreneurs and artisans to get their products and their brand out into the marketplace at an inexpensive rate, right?
Exactly. I like to look at farmers markets are like small food incubators. It's their chance to test it out with the market, see what people like. They're obviously paying a weekly or monthly fee to be a part of the farmers market, but Who's Your Mom is a great example. I remember the days when they were at the farmers market building their products. So yeah, it's a good way to start out.
Great. Well, Brittany from Yelp Indie, thanks so much for joining us for another segment of Trendiana.
Thank you, Lauren.
Gary, back to you.